Oh dear, oh dear. Right, so we're going to shuffle on to our next topic now. One which I know one or two of you will like. I think it's probably just you, Nick, to be fair, if my memory serves. But the director of Prey, the latest
Oh,
Predator movie,
yeah.
is discussing possible sequel plans and whether it would be released theatrically. Now,
I
just
heard
as a
about
quick,
this.
roundabout from everyone, what were what's everyone's thoughts on Prey? I myself, I quite liked it, to be honest. I've watched it a few times now.
I liked it.
I really like it. I think it holds up quite well.
I didn't love
So
it, but I did like it. I
I
liked it.
honestly, I'd say watch it again because I think it gets better on second viewing.
Yeah, I'll have to. I think for me, going away from the original Predator design in the weapons, like maybe if he just was closer to the original Predator, where he just had
With a face kind of
the
thing.
gauntlet, yeah, the face and just the shoulder cannon, or maybe even drop the shoulder cannon and just give him the spear from Predator 2 and the claws, the blades on his arm. I would have been
Yeah,
fine
yeah.
with that, but keep the same design. That's what pulled me out a little bit. Other than that, I thought it was a fairly decent Predator movie.
I really liked how brutal he was. That's
Yeah,
what I
yeah, he
liked.
was very, yeah.
Just fucking get that spear, just hacking people to pieces, just ripping their art. Yeah, that was epic.
It's almost like Solo for me, like the clips that I've seen online where people deep faked young Harrison Ford on it. I would watch that and be like, oh, okay, I actually like this. I could watch this film right here. It's not as bad as that, but it's sort of the same concept.
Yeah. All right. Well, okay. Culture. What did you think of Prey?
It could have made it to the theaters. Aside from that, I thought they overblew a lot of things and pushed a lot of people away from a film that was actually not terrible.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Tom, I distinctly remember you being negative on this, if I remember rightly. What do you think of Prey? Tom's dead, everyone.
I never saw it.
He's crossed the roundabout. He's dead.
I went around the roundabout and I'm stuck in the roundabout.
I'd recommend you watch it, honestly.
I know everybody keeps telling me that.
It's worth a watch.
My whole thing is and I'm sure this is addressed in the movie somehow, so I'm not going to say it's not. I have a hard time getting my head around the Predator going after a primitive. No. The girl part's not a problem. It's the primitive tribe aspect. Like that to me, it's like the Predator being a bully. Because that's one thing the Predator has never been, is like a bully in a sense that they always put themselves up against what they consider comparable prey or whatever is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, they have the honor code. So you're actually right. That is actually addressed in the movie. So that shouldn't put you off too
and
much.
Same thing with like if the Predator's looking that different and it's only been a few hundred years, it's not like humans look all that different. Why would they have evolved that much? Like I don't know if that's addressed as well, but like
no, it's addressed from the concept artist. They say he's from a different hemisphere of the planet, so it does actually make sense when you're looking at it from that perspective. Different hemispheres, basically a different race. It's a different ethnicity of predator, I guess.
Yeah, it's like a ape predator instead of a gorilla predator.
Yeah, precisely. And it takes a lot. That concept takes a lot from the AVP2 game, where you had different variations of the predator design. You had like heavy predator, light jungle predator, all these kind of things, and they were different. They were visually, they looked different. They had different head crests and stuff like that. So it actually is an adaptation of a previously established expansion to the lore, albeit obviously done in a different fashion, but it is that way. But basically, they've come out and sort of discussed some elements of potentially a sequel. And I think this is quite promising, So obviously the end credits of the film pointed to the tribe going to war with an entire army of predators. It is literally shown in cave drawings. So it is that is what happens basically. And then by at some point in time, obviously that the pistol, Raphael Adolini's pistol, would make its way back into the predators to then get passed down in Predator 2 from the predator there. But he said this: I can't really say anything about that right now. But I will say, while we were finishing the movie, we were having really exciting conversations. The studio, myself, the writer, and the producers about what crazy things could we do next. And I've never stopped. No one stopped thinking about how cool things could be going forward. So he said basically, it was asked outright, is there a chance for a Prey 2? And would it be a theatrical release? And he was like, look, no comment. I answered the question, somewhat answered part of the question, got to allow me that. I think that would be very, very stupid to not do a sequel to this film. It did very, very well. And I think because it was popped onto Hulu and then obviously the other parts of the streaming platform, I'm pretty certain it's already, because I did a breakdown for Hellraiser, it's already cleared financially. It's already made money, basically, due to how these sort of companies purchase things and cross-pollinate, cash to recuperate budgets. It technically would have already made money. So thoughts, Nick, would you watch another one? What do you reckon? Do you reckon they're going to make it? What do you think?
I can totally see him making it, because before it came out, Prey was getting trashed on. And I can completely understand why Tom has not seen it and has had no interest to see it, because I was kind of in the same mindset. But I'm such a huge fan of the franchise, and we were reviewing it on the channel that, I had to watch it. And going into it, I was like, this is going to be a fun video to make, because this is going to be so dumb that I'm just going to have fun freaking trashing all over this thing. And by the time I got to the end of it, I had some criticisms of it, of course, but I didn't think it was that bad of a movie. And after seeing it, I was like, they should have put this in the theater.
It should have been in a theater. That's a theater quality movie. It should have been released in theaters.
The last couple ones they put out, they should have gone straight to Hulu.
Agreed.
This one they should have definitely released in the theater. But because of the negativity surrounded or around going around the franchise, because of the last couple movies and stuff that have dropped, they're probably like, I think we're just gonna put this straight on streaming service. I get it, but the thing is, after it came out, a lot of people are saying you guys should have put this in the theater. This is actually a good movie. So I definitely think there's going to be a sequel, and it should definitely get a theatrical release, because at this point in time, so many more people have seen it. It's already made its money and back from what they spent on it. So I think it's going to happen. I think we're going to get a second one as soon as all this strike stuff is over, and I think we'll end up seeing it in theaters.
Culture, what do you reckon? Would you watch it? Another one?
I think a sequel would work, and again, I understand what Tom's apprehension was, and I know what mine was originally, because I didn't see this until very recently. But it did get a lot of bad rap, and it did suffer from some things that really would indicate it is of the current political ideological agenda stuff.
100%.
Yeah, but it really turned out to be tolerable and decent.
Yeah, agreed. I would love to watch another one, but I'm as you can probably tell, a big Alien and Predator nerd. So I love me some Alien and Predator.